Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I hate doing intros so much. So today I just thought I would do a little vlog with you guys, catch you up on a few things, do some fun things whilst in quarantine for the day. Some slight changes have happened with my morning routine, so I thought I would tell you guys about that because I've been getting heaps of questions about like how I'm waking up early and like what I'm kind of doing in the mornings now. And my routine has changed a little bit because Emily's routine has changed a little bit, whom is my best friend and roommate. So Em's always woken up at 5:30 to get ready to go to work, but because daylight savings has just changed, she now has this like extra spare hour in the morning. So she's still been waking up at the same time, but she's been wanting to take Ari for a walk in the mornings, which has been awesome for me because as you guys know, I walk Ari twice a day and sometimes that can just be a lot. Yeah, it's been really great. I've been waking up at the same time as Em at 5:30 and just like coming downstairs, doing my journaling outside, been doing some Pilates in the morning, and it's just been awesome, like such a really like great way to start my morning. And like, don't get me wrong, I love walking Ari and stuff as well, but I just have really been enjoying like the quiet stillness of like just being in my house in the morning at that time and just like really enjoying having some me time. I've been getting lots of questions on how I actually physically manage to get out of bed at 5:30 and like what I guess like motivates me to get up. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I tend to get really bad anxiety in the morning, so a lot of the time that wakes me up around 4:35, and before I used to just try and go back to sleep and I would manage to fall back asleep, and that's when I would wake up at like 6:30. But over the last few weeks, I've just been like getting up when it wakes me up, when I feel anxious, and like meditating or like journaling or like doing something like that. And it kind of got me into the routine of waking up a little bit earlier. So, you know, I definitely don't feel anxious every single day when I wake up, and it's been getting better since I've been doing this routine. But I guess I'm just like in the habit of waking up that early now. I think the key to getting up that early is just doing it consistently. But once you get into that routine, you're so thankful for it. And like sometimes I want to stay back asleep as well at 5:30 and it's hard to get up. But once you do, I don't know, I just feel like the mornings are such a great time to just like, you get so much done in the morning. That's what I feel. So I've just been really enjoying waking up at that time and having that time to myself. You know, sometimes I don't even do Pilates or like anything. Sometimes I get straight on my computer and start working, which probably isn't the best, but sometimes I find my brain is just like working, so I just take advantage of that. And yeah, Em and Ari just got back from their walk. Ari, come here, wanna say hi? Come on. Put your head up. Oh, you're good girl. So I've just made myself up a little bit of breakfast using this macadamia muesli and this coconut yogurt, and then just drizzled some honey on top and cut up a little bit of banana, and I might add a splash of milk to that as well. I feel like when I normally show you guys my breakfast, I'm having it a lot later in the morning, and it's now 7:30 and I'm having this today because I'm hungry, and I just usually eat when I'm hungry and whatever I'm feeling like, so it really does change depending on the day. And because I've been waking up a little bit earlier, I am finding that I'm getting hungrier earlier, and I'm enjoying having some muesli and some coconut yogurt at the moment. But as it gets colder, I'll probably go back to like toast or oats or eggs. So yeah. So today's actually a really fun and exciting day. I have a few things to show you guys and update you on, and things happening that is just exciting considering it's quarantine and nothing has really been happening in my life. I have been just working on my ebook this week, so really just sitting behind my computer and not doing anything too fun, but obviously we're all stuck at home, so I'm sure you guys feel that. I picked up this canvas because I have all of this extra paint that I was using to like make my backdrops and stuff for my ebook, and I thought it would be fun to maybe use up some of that paint and try to paint something. Full disclosure, I suck at painting. I suck at drawing. I picked out this little picture here, which is like the moon stages, and I really like the colors, but I can't quite fit that on there, so I'm just gonna do one moon and like 2 little crescents. I've actually already traced it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I just cut out some pieces of paper and like traced it with a bowl and then like cut it out, and then I've already traced it on here. So now I can just go over that with some paint. Take a look at this blank canvas because soon it's gonna be a masterpiece. Are we ready for the final reveal? Hey, it actually looks pretty good on the camera. Wow. Okay, look, so I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm pretty happy with it. It's definitely super amateur, and I feel like I went out of the lines a few times and like made some mistakes. Pretty happy with it. And the most important thing is I had the best time doing it. It was so calming and relaxing. I think it is good enough to be hung. What do you guys think? This is my office, and I'm thinking on that wall right there. Okay, let's see how it looks. Yes. Oh, the light is not very good. Let me come over here. Okay, there we go. You can see I actually really like it, guys. Can you tell me, is this good? I don't know if I'm just like being biased or not. When I'm like walking past the office, I can be like, oh, hello, that looks cute. Wow. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm definitely gonna paint more. So the other thing that I've been doing with myself during this whole quarantine is finally learning how to play the guitar. I've always wanted to be able to play an instrument. I feel like music is just something that I really, really love and brings me a lot of joy. So I thought it would be fun to just be able to play for fun and for my own enjoyment. I talk about mindful activities a lot, and I feel like this is one of those things that I can go to when I'm feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or anxious, and it always leaves me feeling really, really good. I've just been learning notes and, you know, a few really basic little like fun kind of riffs and stuff to learn. Like the first thing I learned was I'm finding D to be the hardest so far. Finger on the bottom. Anyway, let me just put that there for a second. The way I've been teaching myself guitar is watching classes on Skillshare. A big shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you guys don't know what Skillshare is, it is an online learning platform with thousands of classes for creative and curious people. You can pretty much find anything on there in terms of like learning a new skill or developing your skill sets further. The guitar class that I'm loving is Beginner Guitar Masterclass 2020 Update by Henry Olsen, and yeah, really enjoying that. But I also am loving a class called Simple Productivity, How to Accomplish More with Less. Those are kind of the classes that I've been really enjoying lately, especially during lockdown, just because it's a really great distraction that makes you feel better after you watch it, because you feel like you learned something from it. You feel like you can walk away more knowledgeable, and that always puts you in a better mood. So yeah, I've just been really enjoying watching a little bit of those every day. There's also a lot of really good classes on drawing, journaling, and writing, which can be really good for managing stress, practicing mindfulness, and just feeling connected to one another. Skillshare is offering a 2-month free trial of the premium membership to the first 1,000 people that click on the link down in the description below. You guys can give it a try, see if you like it, and then after that it's only around $10 a month to have full access to all of their classes. If you were looking for a time to try something different or learn something new, I think now is a really good time for that. And don't get me wrong, you know, this time is not about having to be productive or having to, you know, master a new skill. It's really just about managing your stress, managing your mental health, and you don't have to be achieving all these things, but doing things that make you feel good are gonna make you happy, and that's what this is about, getting through this. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, links down in the description, and thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. All right, so you know how I said today is a really exciting day? That is because I had a delivery coming and it's just arrived, and I'm so excited to show you guys. It is a day bed. You can't tell right now because it's not assembled, but I have wanted a day bed for so long to go out onto the deck, because that is where we spend a lot of our time. Me and Em, we usually sit out there and eat dinner and listen to music, and sometimes we stay out there all night, especially now because we're stuck at home, can't go out and do anything. We've really been wanting to get a day bed, and we've been having these chairs out there for quite a while now. But then we came across this day bed that was on sale massively. And I mean, to be honest, I did want to get like a similar color to the chairs, but this one was white, and I think because it was on sale so much, we were like, that's okay, we can deal with the white, and I think it's gonna look good. So we'll unwrap it and see and set it up, and I'll show you guys how it looks.
Oh my god, it's so electric, unexpected, oh.
All right guys, this is how we're looking. What do you think? Oh my god, it's so comfortable. I don't know how I'm ever gonna leave. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wow. Ari, what do you think of this? I think that you need to come and try it out. So, what do we think about this? Is it nice and soft? Is it gonna be your new favorite little spot to nap? I think it might be. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be. The people ask to see you, Ari, so give them what they want. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That's nice, isn't it? All right, so I thought I would do a little bit of cooking. I'm just about to make a soup. I put this on my Instagram stories last week, and you guys messaged me saying you'd really like the recipe. So I thought I would run through quickly how I make it this afternoon. Just a heads up, this is not a vegan soup. It has chicken in it, poached chicken, and I'm gonna show you how I make that, but I'm also gonna give you an option for what I would do if I was gonna make a vegan one. So yeah, I've made this soup quite a few times, and it's one of the soups that I go back to whenever I feel like my digestion is a little bit off, or I feel like I need like a really comforting, soothing, I guess like healthy meal. And not that I'm like someone who like detoxes or anything like that, but you know, sometimes I like a really comforting, simple meal that I know is gonna be really good for my digestion if I have been eating heaps of crap or just like not been feeling my best. And it did just pass Easter, so I ate a lot of chocolate, but my digestion's actually been really, really good lately, so can't complain. But I still love this soup, and wanted to share it with you guys. So I'll show you what we got going on in the ingredients. Okay, so I have pre-chopped everything. I have 1 large onion, 2 large zucchinis. I have 2 big chunks of ginger here that I have peeled and that are ready to be grated in. I have 6 cloves of garlic. I have 2 bunches of pak choy, 1 head of broccoli, a packet of enoki mushrooms. Oh, I don't know how big this packet was. I would say maybe like 200 grams. Yeah. 1 lime, and 2 organic chicken breasts, some rice noodles. I've got about 300 grams of rice noodles. And then for the soup base, I have some chicken broth, some tamari, some sesame oil, and some olive oil. So all of this is gonna make a soup that will last me probably about 4 meals. So keep that in mind when you're making it. So over here I have 2 pots on, just 1 pot with no water in it, and 1 pot here with about 11 cups of water, and that's gonna be the broth and the soup. I put in 4 tablespoons of this chicken broth, and I'm kind of just letting that simmer in there and let it cook. I actually need to stir it. This pot here is going to be like with no water in it. We're just going to cook the vegetables in that, and like the garlic and the ginger. And then this one with the water, we're going to poach the chicken in there for about 15 minutes. Once the chicken's done, we'll take it out and kind of like shred it up, and then we can just combine the water and the vegetables together to make a soup and then cook the noodles in it. Now obviously if you're making a vegan version, you don't really need to cook the chicken, so you could just instead combine it all into one pot and add silken tofu. That's what I would personally put, or maybe just normal tofu, but I think if you added in silken tofu, it would be a really nice different texture. So that's how I would personally make it vegan. I would just use veggie broth and tofu or silken tofu, and you can just cook it all in one pot. All right, so I have the onions on sauteing, and I've also just popped the chicken breast into here, and I've turned it to a medium heat, so it's gonna simmer for about 15 minutes, and then they should be done. And then I need to add the ginger and the garlic. Now it's the easy part. We just need to add in all of the veggies. So I'm gonna go in with the broccoli first, and then in like a minute I'll pop in the zucchini, and then we can kind of pop these in like a little bit later, just because they don't take very long to cook. We'll do about 2 tablespoons of tamari and 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Let me know if you guys prefer when I kind of like talk like this and like show you I'm cooking as I talk, or if you prefer when I do like music and like titles over the top, because I personally prefer talking to you guys. But yeah, let me know let me know what you prefer and I will do that. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. The chicken I have pulled out and I'm just sitting it there to rest before I shred it up. This water is still boiling because I'm going to take the rice noodles and put them straight in there to cook. And then we just need to add in the last 2 vegetables into this. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. I just combined the broth and the vegetables into one pot and took it off the heat, and I shredded up the chicken just using those 2 forks. And the only other thing I need to do now is just grate in some lime zest on top, and I might put this whole lime in there as well, but putting fresh lime on top before you serve it is also ideal. Oh, I love the smell of lime. It's probably my favorite smell in the world. Is that weird? I don't know, can anyone else relate? Fuck, lime is so good. Okay. It's good, it's good. Oh, yum. I'm gonna add in a little bit more tamari and a little bit more sesame oil. So I think I'm gonna go like another tablespoon of each because I can't really taste the sesame oil in there. Okay, so I've served myself up a bowl. Now it's important to know that the flavor of this soup is coming from mainly the broth. So having like a good quality broth is really important with a simple soup like this. And then it's also coming from the ginger and the garlic. So they're really key ingredients, and it is quite a mild soup. You know, it's meant to be quite clean and just quite simple. But the other place that the flavor comes from is the garnish. It's so important to put coriander, fresh coriander, and this is the game changer, fresh mint leaves. So this is just gonna take it to like the next level. It just tastes so fresh and like rejuvenating when you eat it, because the mint is just like such a key ingredient. So there we have it, the finished bowl. I wanted to end the video out on the balcony in my daybed, but there is a group of boys like drinking on the balcony next to me, and if you think I'm going out there, you're wrong. Anyway, thanks for hanging out today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some sort of entertainment from it. Emily will be home shortly, so we'll try to film her reaction, but it might be like a little bit dark by then, so I just wanted to say bye. I hope you're all having as good as time as you can in quarantine, and you're staying safe and healthy and indoors, and hopefully this will all be over really soon. Let me know what video to film next as well, because I am not sure what I want to film. So give me some ideas down below, and I'll see you guys in another video really soon. Bye. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Okay, you can open your eyes now.
Bless
So good.
I will be perched here for the rest of the evening. Wow. Oh, this is the best $350 I've spent. Ever. And I've spent
actually,
a lot of good things that are worth $350, but this might be the best. Oh my god, this is so... Oh,
wait.
Oh.
Wait,
How good is this? What the hell? This is so good. I love this. Oh my god, this is so much bigger and better than I thought it would be.
Like we can fully sleep on you.
Oh my god, me and you, we are snuggling for the winter in this.
Oh yeah,
like
definitely.
this is us. What the fuck is that knee?
Sorry.
This is us for the rest of the winter. I actually can't believe how good this is.
I can't believe
This
it
is
either.
so good. Oh my god, I'm so love this.
Okay, wow. I think
Wait, I
the
wanna have
people
a look
got
at
their
my
reaction that they
I hope
that
you
they
did, and that
wanted.
was fully genuine too. Like, what the fuck? This is so good. Wait,
It's
I
actually
have 2 words.
okay. What?
Amazing. And we're gonna have like a little lemon tree over in the corner.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna get a tree for there, and we're gonna get some more
We're gonna get a
throws.
lemon tree
A le-
so that we have lemons all the time.
That was a little inside of Emily's reaction.
A little inside. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, it was so.
That
good.
was a conniption.
That was.
Do they know about conniption?
I don't think so.
Conniption is the new word to use.
Yeah, conniption is
Look
like.
up the definition.
Yeah, look up their definition, and that's what Emily has all the time.
That's what that reaction was. It was a conniption.
Okay, bye.
Bye.